Well, hello there, motherfuckers. Just gonna do one more video today about CM Punk. Yeah, CM Punk, hijack Raw, all in the name of CM Punk. You think you're big, strong motherfuckers. Yeah, we're gonna change things. It's quite obvious that he's never coming back. They were there in his hometown of Chicago, and he didn't come back. Doesn't look like he's coming back anytime soon. Doesn't look like he's coming back anytime ever. You know, seems like it. And for what reason? Why? Why would CM Punk come back? He's not going to be there. I'm telling you, ever again. Why? Why would CM Punk come back? Does anybody remember what happened to him? You know, it was quite true what Heyman said in this promo. I mentioned this in my Raw review. You know, ever since Punk, they didn't allow him to beat Taker streak at Mania, it was all downhill. Had a good match with Lesnar, but after that, it was all shit. We had Big E, Cena, and Punk doing this fist Power Rangers bullshit shit together. And it was like, you know, just slapping everybody in the face who was a Punk fan. A slap to the face of CM Punk himself in the character. CM Punk, who was supposed to be rebellious and all this, was acting like a fucking PG tard. He was making stupid, cheesy, moronic jokes. His cool guy image completely faded, shattered, was buried. If Punk himself wasn't buried, well, he kind of was being buried, but at the same time, the character was being buried of CM Punk, and instead it was some heroic bullshit like, you know, a poor man's Hogan, that they were doing the same thing as Cena. It was just, you know, doing some different shit there. It wasn't anything different. It was basically him acting like Cena, being friends with Cena. They had him tagging with Cena after having a whole feud of him doing these work shoot promos a few years prior, talking about Cena and the 5 moves of doom and just all shit against them. All of a sudden that they're friends for what reason, getting along arm in arm with each other. That was bullshit right there, and everybody wanted to, you know, ignore this. He was sucking. The last couple of months that Punk was with the WWE, he sucked. He was garbage, and everybody wanted to act like he was still good, or as good as he used to be. And the people lie to themselves. They do it all the time. They think that things are, you know, gonna change or be different. They lie to themselves. They say shows are good when they're not. You know, this has been going on for how long in the YWC, and, you know, even outside the YWC, just all over the internet, people lie about this product. You know, Punk is great. Punk was not great during his last year with the company. The last year he spent in WWE, he did absolutely fucking nothing. Didn't have a title match. Didn't have jack shit. He had a feud with the Shield that was standstill. It wasn't going anywhere. There was no progress with it. Feuds, you know how feuds used to be, where there was progress, things were building towards things. No, it was just Punk fighting random members of the Shield week to week. The same match being repeated. 6-man tag. Sometimes he tagged with Big E. Sometimes he tagged with Cena. Same fucking bullshit. Week after week. The biggest high-profile feud he had was with Ryback, of all people. A feud that he already did, and it failed. What a lame fucking piece of shit it was. The whole fucking thing with Punk. That's why Punk walked out. You know, and the thing is, people want Punk back, and it's very selfish. You want Punk to come back just so he could look like a fucking goofball, because it was a fucking insult when he was coming back. Oh, Punk, come back. For what reason? He was a laughing stock when he was there. You want him to come back so he could lose every shred of integrity, the little bit of integrity that he had left? You know, the guy comes out there, he busts his ass, and they treat him like shit. But no, you want him to keep coming back. You want him to keep getting slapped in the face. You want him to keep looking like a goofball. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? Now, Punk might be an asshole. He might tear up people's autograph books. He might make women and children cry. But at least he's a good wrestler. You know, but, you know, it is still selfish. The man puts his body on the line. He's one of the few guys that does put his body on the line for the fans and for the company. So, you know, for him to be treated and portrayed as anything less than a main eventer is a fucking insult. A fucking insult. If he's not in the title picture, then it looks ridiculous. How, you know, it is very ridiculous. It's like poor comparison because he'll never get to this level, Punk, but it would be like Hulk Hogan being in the mid-card. It's also the same reason why Stone Cold left the company, because it was looking fucking ridiculous, Stone Cold being in the mid-card. Instead of people coming up from the mid-card to face Stone Cold, it was Stone Cold steeping down to the level of mid-card so he could face the mid-carders. It didn't make any fucking sense, and it looked ridiculous when Stone Cold was wrestling mid-card matches at Mania against Scott Hall. It didn't make any fucking sense, and it looked the same for CM Punk. And sure, they were going to have Punk face Triple H at Mania, and this would have been considered, well, some main event or something, you know, it would have been third to last on the card or something like that. But Punk might have not even won that match. Triple H didn't put him over in the past, and he probably wouldn't have put him over in the present either. You know, he probably won't even put over Bryan or fucking Triple H. He probably will have a well-wrestled match where everybody looks like the winner. You know, there'll be that type of excuse like what they gave with Cena and Cesaro. It doesn't matter who wins because they both look like winners. We're all winners. You know, it's that same type of bullshit that they would have did with Punk at Mania. So in closing, all I've got to say is that Punk being gone is a good thing. Because at least the man gets to keep his integrity, what he's got left. Well, they really stepped all over it and dragged him through the mud the last couple of months. You know, that was about it. Kind of funny that the last real image that we have of Punk is being hurricaned by El Torito, a fucking midget bull guy. Who's not even he's not even human. He's supposed to be a bull. And this is probably the last image we've got of CM Punk. Good thing that he left. Doing everybody a favor. We don't have to sit through these embarrassments of watching one of our favorite wrestlers being turned into a fucking goofball. Okay, so CM Punk is gone for good, motherfuckers. It's time to deal with it.